noise. All right. My name is Cameron Ridgway. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the star of the show. Put your hands together and welcome your Lady Houdini, Kristen Johnson. How you doing? Good. We need a volunteer to help Kristen out the first one today. So we get here, so right there. Yeah, give her a big round of applause. Rest of this day. All the way right here. Kind of work your way right through these girls right here. How you doing? Good. What's your name? Maddie. Nice to meet you, Maddie. Kristen. Maddie, what we have here is a straight jacket. Kristen's going to slip into it. Together, you and I are going to strap her in. I'll start at the top. You get the second one. Take that strap, place it through the bubble. Pull it back that direction as tight as you like, and buckle it. Awesome. You get the third one. I'll get the fourth one. You're doing great, Maddie. Perfect. Now, Kristen's going to cross her arms. There's a strap here, buckle way over there. Put the strap through there. Oh, you got to go through that side. No. Right here. You got to put it through that. Look through that direction. Got it? Okay, pull my direction. Really tight. Let's get one more release. I'll squeeze her. There you go. Finally, one last strap. Right down through there. Into that bottom buckle. Just pull straight down. Whoa! I'm glad I'm not wearing the jacket. Now, Maddie, would you say Kristen is pretty secure? I think so, too. Let me give her a volunteer big round of applause. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get Kristen all situated here. And right about now, some of you are probably starting to realize what's going to happen next. All right, let's get her all the way up there.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Boys, make some noise out there! The first part is the hardest part. Then put your arm over there. Man, you got the neck. All right. Something's got to give. Let the boy. We can hear you, let the boy. Let the body sit the road. Let the body sit the road. Let the body sit the One more time, Kristen Johnson. And that's just the beginning of the show. She's got a lot more in store for you. Now, we're going to try to do something with your hands, which means you're going to need both hands free. So if you have a drink in your hand, a corn dog, maybe even a small child, set them down very gently. And everybody, both hands down in front of you. Everybody, both hands down in front. Here we go. Thumbs down, palms out. Cross your hands over. Lock your fingers together. Point your thumbs straight down. Thumbs straight down, guys. Very good, very good. Now, wiggle your thumbs. Wiggle your pinkies. Go like this. Now go like this. Now go like this. my favorite part is watching you look at the person next to you. I can only assume you're thinking, am I the only one who can do this? But there's a lot of great things to do and see here today. Make sure you don't miss anything. All the show times and schedules are in your program, on signs around the fairgrounds, and also on the screen between shows. Let me tell you a little bit more about Kristen Johnson. She's recognized as the world's top female escape artist. She's been featured on the Travel Channel, Discovery Channel. You might have seen on ESPN Sports Center, Inside Edition, the Fox show called Masters of Illusion, and most recently on the hit ABC show To Tell the Truth. Welcome back to the stage, your Lady Houdini, Kristen Johnson. And you definitely want to stick around for the end of the show when you get to see the world's first full-view water torture cell. However, before we get to this big escape, Kristen has another one planned, and for this one, she's going to go out there and find someone interesting. Shouldn't be too hard to do here today. Working our way through the crowd. I see the adults trying to not make eye contact. All right, welcome this gentleman to the stage, please. And who do we have here, Kristen? Mike, how are you, sir? Good, nice to meet you. Stand right here. We're going to dress you up just a little bit, Mike. You want to slip that jacket on? There you go. How's Mike look? All right. Now, Mike, who's here with you? Okay, what's your wife's name? Okay, but Terry's your wife. Terry, make sure you get some good photos and video, okay? Now, Kristen's going to give you a long piece of rope. Mike, I want you to pull on it, tug on it. Make sure it doesn't stretch. Make sure it doesn't break. Very good. Trade off that shorter piece. Check it out. If you're happy with it, Mike, please tell the audience that is good, strong rope. All right. Now, Mike's going to get some instructions from Kristen. He's going to start tying her wrist with the rope. He's going to double knot everything, making sure all the knots are nice and tight. Pull really tight. You're not going to hurt her. And a double knot right on top. Perfect. Now you can secure both wrists together. Now the nice tight double knot. Mike, make sure the knots are as tight as you can make them. If she escapes too easily, everybody's going to blame you. Oh, much tighter. And cinch down that second knot as tight as you can, please. Perfect. Moving on to this longer rope right around Kristen's neck. And kids, please do not try this at home. Go to someone else's house. Just kidding, parents. We'll get a second knot. Hey, Mike, you take that end, pull nice and tight. There you go. Now take your rope past the cross arms to the back. Reach through there and pull it back towards the audience. And one more time, around the back, through the hole. Then hand me the rope. Make sure I'm tying a real square knot. No funny slip knots or even a granny knot. Good square knot. Pull nice and tight. Okay, hang on to your end and a nice tight double knot. Really pull tight on that one, okay? Tilt your squeals. There's a squeal. A double knot. And Mike, just for good luck, a triple knot. He's going for it. Now, Mike, I don't know about you, but I don't think there's any way she's going to get out of this. But you're going to have the best seat in the house for this escape. Because I would like you to stand right inside the circle of cloth. Standing right inside the circle with Kristen. Okay, here we go. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Terry, slow down, Mike. Pretty sure she got that on video, but I think she's laughing. I think you're okay. Now, there's a couple of rules. 1, keep your hands down by your sides at all times. 2, give the audience a cheesy smile. There you go. Kristen's record in this escape is 11 seconds. She's already up to about 6, 7, 8. That was fast. And Mike, where's the jacket? Woo! Come on, George, it was better than that.
Wow.
Not only is the jacket missing off of Mike, but the jacket is now on Terry. I'm sorry, on Kristen underneath the ropes. Come here, check this out, Mike. Check this out. Is that your triple knot? Yes, it is. Is that my square knots? Check your wrists out any way you like. Are they tightly secured? And Mike, tell us, is that jacket underneath the ropes? Yes, it is. Give it up for Kristen Johnson. Mike, start untying her. Usually takes a little bit longer to get her out of this mess. and at the show. A lot of you folks are going to be looking for Mike, asking him what happened in there. And guys, I can guarantee you, he has no idea. Okay, work on that right arm over there. And Mike, at some point in time, you should probably make sure you still have your wallet. He checked. Very good. And Mike, this round of applause is for you, sir. Thank you very much. Keep it going for Kristen Johnson. There we go. All right, let me tell you a little bit more about us. We travel coast to coast on the road 10 months out of the year, typically doing just over 400 shows a year. Last year, unfortunately, we only did about 140 shows. We missed the first 7 months of the entire year. You see, last year, our season was supposed to start January 13th down in West Palm Beach, Florida. The day before, January 12th, 2017, we're involved in a horrific car wreck. We got hit by another vehicle. Kristen suffered broken ribs, a punctured lung, third-degree separated shoulder, and a brain concussion, of which she suffers some double vision today and probably will for some time. Unfortunately, I had a little worse. Because in our car, this is where I was seated. Sitting right here. We got hit by a Range Rover and hit my side of the vehicle, and it was 20 inches inside of our car, sitting right inside my chest. I suffered a broken leg, 5 fractures to the pelvis, 8 broken ribs that were so badly shattered, they had to be put back together with 8 titanium plates, completely deflated left lung, broken scapula, 2 brain hemorrhages, and I lost a kidney. I had to be cut out of the car with jaws of life and life-flighted to the nearest trauma unit, where I was unconscious for 5 weeks, and in ICU and trauma unit for a total of 8 weeks. Fortunately, with amazing nurses, doctors, a lot of physical therapy and hard work, we're back on the road doing what we love and with you guys here today. I have a couple other images I want to share with you. These first 2 were taken January 8th, 4 days before the wreck. I weighed 206, was training for a physique competition. When I woke up 5 weeks later, this is what I saw in the mirror. I weighed 140 pounds. I had lost 66 pounds, or a third of my entire body weight. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I sharing this story with you here today? You see, there's a part I haven't told you yet. There's a 17-year-old girl driving the Range Rover that hit us. She was texting as she blew through a red light at about 50 miles an hour. I'm hoping that these images and our story might cause you to reflect next time you think about using your phone while you're driving. Think about your life, the kids in the car. Think about the family and friends who are waiting for you to show up if you do. So next time, I encourage you to put the phone aside, focus on driving, get somewhere safe, then you can text, chat, talk all you like, and hopefully one day you never find yourself strapped into a seat that looks just like this. Our first show back after long recovery was in Wyoming. At that show, a father came up out of the audience sharing with me a brilliant idea of what he decided to do for his kids that were driving. I thought I had to share with the parents here tonight. So parents, raise your hand if you got a kid who's driving age or about to be. A fair amount of you. If you're going to buy your kid a car, if you make a family vehicle accessible to them, I encourage you to make sure it's a stick shift. They won't have near as much time to text. It might be the one thing to save your kid's life. If you want to find out more information about Kristen, check her out at ladyhoudini.com. Also, all the different social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all hashtag at Lady Houdini. Check out some of the crazy stunts and escapes she's done all around the world. After the show, Kristen will be down front hanging out with you guys. Come on up. Maybe ask her a question about something you've seen here today. Get your picture with her. Or she's got posters available right after the show. She's also got a t-shirt she designed, kind of a twist on the famous Hangman game. Of course, the answer is escape artist. And she's got 2 pieces of jewelry she's designed herself. A handcuff necklace and keychain. And this will all be available right after the show. Okay, who wants to win some free stuff? Everybody loves free stuff. Okay, we're going to do this very quickly. We're only going to take about 25 seconds. Everybody take out your phone very quickly. Take out your phone, open up your Facebook app, type in Lady Houdini. Make sure you see this image up on the screen. Do not click on the imposter in Canada. Yes, there is one. Click on that page. Like her page between now and the end of the show. 1 minute after the show, we're going to draw 2 names. Those 2 winners are going to come down. You get the choice of any of Chris' merchandise. Again, all you have to do is simply like her page between now and the end of the show. You guys ready for the big finale? Woo! Harry Houdini made the water torture cell famous over 100 years ago. September 21st, 1912 was the very first evening that Houdini unveiled his very famous water torture cell. From then until today, men all around the world have attempted this very dangerous escape, but only 5 women have ever done so. Kristen Johnson is currently the only female anywhere in the world attempting the water torture cell. Additionally, she's the first person in history, male or female, to ever attempt this escape in full view. You see, the traditional way of doing the water cell is it would always cover the tank with a curtain. They would peel the curtain back so you could see the escape artist struggling. Then they would cover the tank again. When they uncover the tank for the final time, the escape artist would be free, but you wouldn't see anything. That's not how Kristen wants you to experience it. So here today, you will see the world's first full-view water torture cell. For the first time, you will be able to see the escape artist from beginning to end. 140 gallons of water. This tank weighs just over 1,400 pounds. What you're about to see here today is the real deal. This is not a magic trick. This is not an illusion. It's a true stunt or escape. Today, Kristen's going to be bound by some pretty serious hardware. Around her ankles will be Smith & Wesson M1900 leg shackles. These are typically used in a county jail system, and they're not very comfortable. Around her wrists will be Smith & Wesson M100 handcuffs, used by over 95% of the police officers in the country today. Once Kristen drops into the tank, this metal lid will be secured on the outside with 2 high-security American padlocks. On the underside of the lid, you'll notice a hatch secured by a 3rd American padlock. This is the final lock that Kristen must pick, manipulate, or shim if she wants to breathe again. Who here today could use $10,000? I'm glad to see most of that section there is doing well enough where you personally don't need the money or to go around for the rest of us. We offer a $10,000 reward, or challenge, if you will, to anybody here today who can prove that Kristen takes a second breath of air once her head drops below the water, that she uses an underwater breathing device, or that she uses a key of any kind. So which adult would like to come up here, see the tank up close, take a shot at $10,000? You can volunteer yourself or a spouse. See people raise their hands. See people raising other people's hands. People are always very eager to volunteer other people. How are you doing? You doing okay? At least you were, weren't you? What's your name? Terry. Who do you trust here? Great. Leave your things with him. Join me on stage. Everybody give her a big round of applause. Thank you so much. You're going to do great. We're going to have you stand right here. Right there. Perfect. Facing me like this. We'll walk through this one time. Once all the restraint devices have been placed on Kristen, you and I'll meet back here. We'll reach down with an overhand grip, picking up the lid by the handles. Let's try that once. Perfect. We'll hold right here. As soon as Kristen drops into the tank, we'll lift the lid up, clearing the lock, put the lid into place. Next time, it will be for real. And I'll show you exactly what you'll do next. You'll notice there's a hasp right there in the up position and a catch right there. Flip the hasp down over the catch, reach down, pick up the lock, place it through there, and lock it as quickly as you can. Because at this point in time, Kristen is below the surface of the water, holding her breath. She's not going to begin trying to get out until you and I have everything secure, no pressure. Once that's done, take one step back, watch them right here on stage. Any questions? You're going to do great. Remember 3 things: hasp, catch, lock. When you see Kristen drop into the tank, I encourage you, in fact I challenge you, to go ahead and take a breath, to see if you can hold it for as long as Kristen does, or perhaps get a feel for what she might be going through. Without any further ado, this is the world's first full-view water torture cell. Please welcome to the stage your Lady Houdini and my wife, Kristen Johnson.
Think it's gonna work?
While she's getting ready, I'll make note of the 2 additional chains, one around the back of her neck, crisscrossing in front of her chest, one around her waist, secured together with 4 additional padlocks. Here for just a moment. I like to check out the handcuffs any way you like to make sure they are the real deal. Go ahead and tighten them up just a bit further, too, please. Good. Thank you.
I see.
The world's amazing everybody. How you doing up there? Okay, who was pretty nervous? And who's pretty sure she was gonna die? And who's pretty sure you were gonna die just sitting there watching? Lady Houdini was known as doing the water cell right around 1,000 times. What you just witnessed was Kristen's 2,324th water torture cell. There you go, okay? Can we help that one more time? Right there, put your right hand on her hamstring like that. Perfect, left hand on her hand. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Johnson. Thank you very much, Terry. If you take photos or videos we want to see them online, make sure you hashtag them with Lady Houdini. Speaking of that, you have about 30 more seconds to like your page. We're going to draw 2 names here in 1 minute. One more time, your Lady Houdini, Kristen Johnson. Don't forget to visit the bullride to your left. Have a great day. Enjoy the fair.